part 2 of the breaking exercise, we're going to be breaking this teardrop out. Okay, so we're going to be using the grossing plier to do most of this, and also going to be using a lot of tapping. So essentially what we're going to do to cut the shape out, we're going to be cutting around this edge, and then we're going to be slowly shaping out that circle. Okay, so with your Sharpie, again, we're going to start by going off of this curved line here, this diagonal. So we're going to draw off that line. And then again, be careful where you're placing your hand. There's going to be tons of shards of glass down there. So if you can, try to sweep up the area underneath you before you rest your hand on it. I'm going to try my best not to touch this area here so I don't get any shards on me. So I'm going to draw a line out like this and like that. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to try to cut that line out. So we're going to score it again, get your wheel ready. You really only have to lubricate your wheel once if you're continuing to cut. But here we go. I'm going to score there, following that line, and then you're going to flip it over. And I'm just going to tap along that line. It should break off. All right, now what you're going to do is we're going to slowly work our way around these curves. So I'm going to draw a line here. I'm going to cut like that. And I'm going to cut this way, and then I'm going to cut that way. All right, so again, working my way around here. Flipping it over. Tapping it. If it doesn't fall off right away from tapping, you can definitely use your grossing plier. All right, next I'm going to go this way. And you want to apply a decent amount of pressure. It's going to take a lot of practice. I'm making it look easy, but it takes a lot of practice and a good amount of pressure to score the line hard enough to break. Okay, now we're going to do this last one here. Again, if it doesn't break off, use your grossing plier, pop it off. Now, if you want to get really technical, you could try to go back into here and then use your grossing plier to pop these little guys off to round these corners off a little bit better. But you do not need to do that. So I just wanted to show you guys how to create an organic shape using straight cuts, okay? Now again, you should be wearing safety glasses because as you're doing these smaller cuts here and you're breaking, glass is going to pop everywhere. So be careful as you're doing that, and also make sure you sweep around your area. So again, for cleanup, let's actually clean this up first. So I'm going to take my dustpan, sweep up my area. So I'm throwing that in a bucket. What I want you guys to do to turn this in is you're going to take a picture of your exercise. So you're going to go back, do this, recreate your original piece of glass here, take your phone, take a picture, and then you're going to be submitting that to me to show me that you know how to cut glass. And you can just recycle these pieces, throw them out. Remember, for cleanup, you want to sweep up your area. So if you're at home, make sure you're sweeping up the ground. All right, taking your newspaper, folding it in half, walking that over to the garbage, dumping it out. All right, and then make sure you wash your hands as well because there's going to be little shards of glass everywhere, okay? That's basically the cutting demo. Again, it takes a lot of practice. We're going to be using this to create our mosaics.